welcome to another episode of the Different Woman Show. Yes, my name is Sandra. I am the different woman. According to a Ugandan proverb, caution is not cowardice. Even the ants march armed. This is to let you know that protecting yourself doesn't mean that you are a coward. It means that you are smart. It means that you're intelligent. And of course, in dealing with fellow humans, you need to be smart in your dealings. So hey, go out there and be smart about your dealings, about your work, about everything you engage in. Yes, make sure you sign those contracts. Make sure you get that approval. Make sure you get that document stating what you're engaged in. Have you ever had a conflict about your identity as a woman? Yes, everyone trying to box you in a corner, put you in a box. And especially as women, it seems like our womanhood is almost likened or described as motherhood. Yes, whenever you see womanhood, you're almost thinking about motherhood. One woman in history had a problem with it. And we want to take a look at her own thoughts, her own definition of what she thought women should be and why women should not be classified or boxed into one corner. Of course, we have a problem with boxes. Hey, we always say think outside the box, or better still, live outside the box. This particular woman was living outside the box. Hey, let's take a trip down history lane.
Shouho, or Yosano Akiko, as she is popularly known, is a Japanese writer, poet, and also a mother of 13 who influenced the Meiji, Taisho, and early Showa eras of Japan with her controversial and unconventional ideologies of womanhood. It was not heard or seen in her time that women would be so expressive, especially about their sexualities. But hey, Yosano could not be quiet. She could not be silent. She spoke about how women should embrace their femininity and independence. She even popularized the idea that a woman's breast is more than just a feeding pipe for children, and it could also be sexual.
Whew, yes. Women have been making strides. Unfortunately, most of these stories have been trampled on or not exposed to the public, probably because these women were doing what were not expected of them or for whatever reason. Well, this show is here to tell those stories. This show is about a woman's story. Yes, we're not about the fluffs or perfection. We're about how real it could get. Ordinary women out there who are doing extraordinary things, we are spotlighting them. We want to tell their stories. We want to share their stories. And that's why this show is the Different Woman Show. Yes. Speaking about spotlighting women who are doing amazing, I want to introduce you to my guest today. An extraordinary woman. A woman who is owning her story, owning her spotlight, owning her mistakes, owning every sphere of her life. Hey, she's living life on her terms. Yes, doing it as it comes, taking each day as it comes, conquering the business world, and also finding that work-life balance that we're all striving for. Want to know who my guest is today? Hey, let's take a look.
My name is Anushka Agarwal. Some also know me as Girl Boss. To tell you what do I do in one word, I would say I'm a businesswoman. But to explain you in detail, I'm a YouTuber, content creator, digital marketer, filmmaker, writer, poet, baker, basically the jack and master of almost every trade. Growing up, I have realized and noticed that the world does not like to take orders from women. The society does not accept women as boss. So from a very young age, I was determined to become a girl boss. I have always aimed at encouraging and motivating women to fulfill their dreams. It has always been my aim to show the world the power that women bear. To fulfill my dreams, I was in 12th standard when I started my first business. It is a food business and I named it Anushya. Back then, I had a lot of study pressure. So I paused the business for a while. And after completing my education, I restarted it. Currently, I have the trademark registered for this brand. I also hold all the necessary licenses and have served several happy customers. Alongside my food business, I also created a YouTube channel by the name of Girl Boss. Under this channel, I have made several contents on dance covers, comedy videos, travel vlogs, short films, challenge videos, poetries, and so much more. Running a business, I would say, is a very challenging and a risky job, and it demands a lot of patience and hard work from its owner. Being a boss might sound very fancy, but at the same time, it's really very challenging. From each step, right from naming the business to finding its motive to finding the right kind of raw materials to analyzing the market, it is never easy. But to be honest, the one thing that I found really challenging in running a business was to taking my business or to expanding my business to that next level. As I started my business at a very young age, I feel that I lack the knowledge and the expertise to take my business to that next level or to that next stage, I would say. Now, to overcome this challenge, very soon I'm going to take up a master's in the entrepreneurship department from a very well esteemed university in the UK. Course is an MSc in hospitality, tourism, and event management. And I hope that this course will give me all the knowledge, all the expertise that I need to grow my baby brand really, really big. For the content journey, this profession demands you to use your brain 24 into 7. There was a time in my life when I used to live in locked doors and keep brainstorming about content ideas, shoot location, outfits, promotion ideas, and whatnot all the time. And I didn't like people talking to me, or I didn't like to hear any single word apart from work. And I became so indulged in my work that I took myself away from all the happiness and I forgot what it is to live a normal life. And this took a big toll on my mental health. It was very difficult and very challenging to cope up with this because there is no particular course that can, tell you how you can understand the algorithm or plan a content. You have to use your creativity, you have to brainstorm ideas 24 into 7. Also, as a content creator, you always have people advising you and telling you that, do this way. And all these people who are advising you think that they know your job better, and there is no possible way that you can make them understand and tell them that have faith in me, that this is the best that I could do in the given time and in the given area. Also, you know we don't teach a doctor how to operate on a patient. We don't see how a CA is writing his accounts, but we see what a content creator puts out to the world, and we have to accept everything being told to us. This again is very challenging. You want to tell them, or you want to tell the audience and explain it to them. Why is it not possible for you to do it any better? But nobody is ready to listen to you. Nobody is ready to understand your point of view. You put in your heart, your soul, your mind, your days, your sweat, your blood to a content, and then at the end of it all, you hear people telling you, oh, you could have done this better in this way, or you could have waited for a while, or you could have done this, you could have taken our advice on this and that. And that is really very frustrating. Personally, to cope up with this, I took counseling sessions, I took medical help, because that was the only way I could give my body some extra hormones to deal with all these anxiety and depression that this profession was bringing to me. To rate my life on the scale of 1 to 10, I would say that I am somewhere on 6 in living my dream life. 6, firstly, because I am just 25 and I have a long way to go. But 6 also because in these 25 years, I've actually achieved all that I've dreamt of. I have seen my dream life up close and realized that, okay, these are a few points that I need to add on to this life to make it better. Every single day, I achieve new achievements and understand that, okay, I have achieved this, but now I see my destinations just moving far and far and far. And I'm like, okay, now I have to reach there. And it is never satisfactory, but it's yet so exciting and interesting. So, yeah, a 6. I would say my life is a 10 when my baby brand Anusha becomes that one brand which is known worldwide for its hygienic and healthy and creative food products. I would also say my life is a 10 when I am capable enough to be beneficial to the society as a whole, to the world as a whole, when I would be able to help young women fulfill their dreams and make them come true, when I will be able to share my story and inspire people to take up challenges, to take risks in life, to go for things that they plan and to believe that they can actually achieve it. If ever because of me people can achieve their dreams or do what they want to, I would then maybe say that I'm on 10. To take my life to that scale of 10, like I told you earlier, I'm taking up courses and trying to learn all that I can from social media, from blog posts, from different websites, and also academically. And I'm trying to make all the connections, all the networks that my business or my brand needs to reach to that level where I aspire to take it to. Also, for my YouTube journey or for my content journey, I am trying every means to first take care of my mental health so that whatever content I make or whatever I say online in no way harms anybody else ever. Okay. And my also, because when I want to be an inspiration for others, I have to first of all be an inspiration to myself. So my current task is to, train myself to the best. Oh, I can definitely say that my life and style is very different from all other women. Not just women, it is also very different from almost every person on this planet because I would say that growing up, I've seen that people just take interest in one thing, and when they are best at one job, they just stick to it. They don't even try and experiment and see if they are better in more than one stuff. Okay, in my case, right from a childhood age, I have put myself in different containers and see where I fit the best. Until date, I just keep on doing this. I take up new jobs, I take up new challenges and see how I am coping with it. Not necessarily that I have to take everything up professionally, but when I'm doing different things, I just find out more about myself. And I believe for every individual, it is very important to first know and understand who we are, what are our strengths, and what are our weaknesses. I would say in these 25 years, I know a lot about myself, which helps me take the next step towards my life. And that is the way I live my life very differently from the others. I'm not scared. I always say this, I'm only scared of some reptiles like snakes and lizards and all of that, crocodiles. But apart from that, in life, I am very brave. I've lived my life very bravely, taken up challenges, not feared failure, and just smiled through, risks and danced through tough moments. So that has made my life pretty good.
Amazing is the word. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I cannot have enough of such stories. Yes. I love it when women own their spots. I love it when women can share their stories. I love it when women own their voices, own their stories, their mistakes, their passion, their perfection, everything in between. Because hey, we are not supposed to be boxed. You can be anything you think about. You are a woman. You're human. Yes, you're allowed to make those mistakes. You're allowed your flaws. You're allowed your perfection. You're allowed your flaws. Yes. Everything in between. That's what makes you woman. And that's why this is the Different Woman Show. Yes. Yes, you can be anything you want to be. And speaking about being anything you want to be, do you know a woman that needs to be on this show? Are you a woman that needs to be on this show? Hey, reach out. I want to have a chat with you. I want more people to hear about you. I want more people to talk about you. I want more people to know and learn about you. So this has been the show today. Just a while ago, but hey, my next episode I'm going to be spotlighting another amazing woman, an Amazon, a woman who is conquering her world, who is living by example, who is showing us that, hey girl, we can be inspired, we can be motivated, we can be anything we want to be, who is owning her stories. Yes, I'm going to be spotlighting such amazing woman in the coming episode, and you don't want to miss it. So don't hide this show. Tell someone to tell someone to tell someone, because this show is here for the woman, to amplify the voices of women, to spotlight those women whose stories would have gone untold or would have been misrepresented in history. That's why this show is here, to have those women come on the show and share their stories themselves. So until my next episode, remember that it's okay to be different.